Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome back to Shadows over Loathing. You may be wondering what you're looking at right now, and that's fair. So let me explain what happened. So I ended up recording about 20 minutes of this earlier, and all of that footage is gone now. I had to pause it for a minute. When I came back, everything had crashed. Since the game autosaves, here we are. So I'll go ahead and explain what happened. So we woke up, we had some various dialogue with some characters that wasn't very important. We talked to our man up here, Charles, and he wanted us to go get a key for him. So we had to wander around the area a few times to get the key. We got into some random battles, we got some random items, perfectly fine, nothing else. So after we got him that key, we decided to go ahead and try to uncurse the stopwatch, which we did, and now we are inside the curse, which took us back in time, and now we are a dinosaur. So what I've gathered of this puzzle is that I really need to get my dexterity up, 10 dexterity required, in order to do various things around here. And certain activities occur with certain amounts of dexterity. Now my issue is, I don't know if I've gotten myself stuck. Because there's only so many things I can still do. I can talk to Jessica, but I can't sign my name. I don't have enough dexterity. Really, the only things that are left for me that I can do? The groovy pocket watch you got there. I like the way it ticks. You understand me? Yes. A lot of power in that timepiece. A lot of power. Would you make a promise to me, baby? Would you promise not to throw that power away? A lot of good can be done with that groovy power, baby. Charles, don't call me baby. I hear you, kitty cat. What do you say, kitty cat? Do me a promise? Promise not to throw away the groovy power in that timepiece? Yeah, let's do it, man. Groovy kitty cat. Absolutely smashing. Shake on it, kitty cat. He holds out his hand. I'll shake his hands. That gives me one more dexterity. That should put me at 6, actually. So I think we're actually on track. Hold on, I got a message. Yeah, sorry. So now we got 6 dexterity. I thought I had screwed this up, but I think I'm okay. No, the cat! Come back. I didn't step on you, right? I didn't, like, hurt you? Okay, you're alright. Oh, stop running around. Alright, I'll read a paper. Gave me 1 more dexterity, so now I've got 7. I'll read a book. That should give me 8. Okay. Add to the list. Open door, eat cat, help. That gives me 9. I'll talk to Jessica. I'll sign my name. You scroll an uneasy line. Much obliged, and I hope that from now thy sleep is all the more sweet for its legal correctitude. Alright, so I'm at 9. What can I do at 9 dex? Can I pet the cat? I can open the door. I have 10. Okay. Oh. Hi. Clock casts a long shadow over barren wasteland, cold and infinite. It's the end of the world. Oh, jeez. I can't leave here either, can I? Now, shall we meet at last? With I looking the older man, though you are far older than I shall ever be. Oh, I never saw this room before. We are the Alpha and Omega, you the beginning of time and I its end. Will you walk with me, dear friend, watch the death of our world and the birth of another? I'm just trying to uncurse a pocket watch, pal. Oh, what you doing, man? Oh, no. Tick, tick, tick. The hands of the uncursed pocket watch beat on, boats with the current borne correctly into the future. You pull the pocket watch out and look at it. Gain some luster. Oh, okay. Oh, it reduces stuff by 5 now. Curse is lifted, time is in its rightful home, and you no longer have a tail. I wish I had a tail. Me too sometimes. Oh, don't you... The door there, don't know where. Yeah, you can't do anything with it, man. Alright, Calliope, you're doing alright. Give me your boon. Alright, so we are back on track. We're back on track. Sorry for that little burst of exposition in the beginning, but yeah. What happens when stuff doesn't get backed up correctly? I apologize for that. Let's go outside. Oh, who are you? Blonde flapper cracks her chewing gum, then gives you a sharky grin and a little wave. Hey there, big boy. You're Kyo Ashitoba, right? Oh, that's me. Pleased to meet you. I'm Molly. Molly Buttons, they call me. Charmed. So, how do you know my name? The boss sent me to lend you a hand, and to keep an eye on you, savvy? What? Hey now, I put in my 2 weeks notice before I left Poughkeepsie, fair and square. No, not that boss, you palooka, the boss. The boss? You know. The mob boss. Oh, the boss. Sheesh, I can't tell if you got a screw loose or if you're just funning with me. I like to keep people guessing. So, what, you're supposed to partner up with me? That's the deal, McNeil. And do what? What's a 20-something girl like you doing working for the mob anyway? Hey now, I ain't just a pretty face. Pulls a Tommy gun with a full-size drum magazine from behind her back, gives it a flip in the air, and catches it with a mad glitter in her eyes. Holy jeez, put that thing away before someone sees it. Cripes, you have to whisper, the boss, but you're fine with waving a machine gun around in public? So are we teaming up or what? You know what, I've always got room for a gun-toting cutie pie. Aw, you flirting with me? That's real sweet, but I got a sweetheart already, and no offense, but she's cuter than you. Eh, shucks. Well, welcome to the party anyway. Peachy, you want I should come with you right now, or cool my heels at the purple door for a while? Yeah, come with me now. We'll try out a different companion. We'll let Gabby take a little bit of a break. Hey, Texas Instruments. What's up, Tex? Hi there, I'm Q. Well, howdy. I'm Tex. Got all manner of portable musical instruments, perfect for livening up a trip down a dusty old trail, or whiling away at the evening at a campfire. Those aren't typical use cases for me, but I get your drift. Yep, anything I can show you? Yeah, sure, what you got? Got a combat tambourine and a throwing cymbal. Both of these seem pretty good. They're both ranged weapons. This one's technically better. Yeah, the cymbal's technically better. So Mysticality plus 2 hot. This will do Moxie plus 3. And 1 bleeding, yeah. Why wouldn't I do that? Sounds great. Army surplus have anything? What you got? A Cold War's rocket. That's horrifying. Fired seltzer. No, I don't need any of this shit. See you, man. Let's go check out some other stuff. See what we got going on. Did I get any more dates? No, not really. Okay. That's fine. No, I'm still not able to use any of these, am I? Skills. How are skills doing? 41 XP. That is significantly not enough XP. Alright, let's check out the tavern. What's going on? Oh, I got some cuts of... I got a cut of the profits, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, you just chilling? Gabby? Just jamming in here? Alright, well... Wait, it's the gold... It is the groundskeeper from Goldthwaite Park. Oh, remember me? Sure I do, bud. You saved my bacon the other day. Oh, mention it. How's the park doing? Great for now. For now? Yeah, I figure I got a couple weeks at least before the problems stack up insurmountably and it's time to go crazy again. Well, good luck. Actually... Okay, I have bamboozle now, right? I should be able to go back to the hobo camp and bamboozle my way into some stuff. Okay, so these guys are Glocklins that are playing their glockenspiels very loudly. So if I give them a music lesson about how they need to practice the notes that they don't play and not play any notes at all, then they'll stop playing and I get XP. Alright, let's go talk to the king. What's up? Can you teach me some hobo code? I'll bamboozle you. Oh. You know, to be honest, it doesn't really matter. I already know all the hobo code. In fact, I should be testing you. Oh, really? Okay, hotshot, go ahead. The symbol for a public bathroom. Oh, that's a simple one. It's... Hey, you won't scam me with that easy. You're trying to get me to tell you it's a rectangle with a crescent moon in it so you can pretend you knew all along. Oh, well, shucks. You got me. I guess you better ask me instead. Ah, well, what is the symbol for a public bathroom then? I think it's a rectangle with a crescent moon. Hey, you got it right, so I guess you're into Boone. Great. Takes out a small notebook, writes a glyph on it, and hands you the page. What's this? The hobo code symbol for Boone. It's one of my favorite jokes. I wish I got to use it more often. Thanks. What about those secret plans? Oh yeah, he still won't hang out. That's fine. Okay, got warm hands again. How do I get them to be friends with me to the level that he'll teach me? That's the question. Like, he'll tell me his secret plans. That's the question. I'll figure it out. We have never gone to Gideon's. Or Miss Brewster's, or the Boardwalk. Check out Gideon's. We'll leave the king on his throne for today. We got Gideon's Glockenspielery. As soon as they notice you, these Glocken guards start playing a menacing tune on their Glockenspiels. Well, as menacing a tune as it's possible to play on a Glockenspiel anyway, which is honestly not particularly menacing. The intent is clear. Hi, hello, Vivantio. Well, I want to go look at the building behind you. The old Glockenspiel shop? It is our hideout. You're in there, not allowed. Aw, please. No, it's only for gang members. That is the whole point of a hideout. I want to buy a Glockenspiel. You have a good taste in musical instruments, but our Glockenspiels are not for sale. Oh, come on. Everything has a price. The price of a Glockenspiel is no meat. 9 meat? I'll pay you 9 meat for one. That joke does not work even. Alright, I'll follow you. Should've let me in, man. You're about to have a whole lot of problems. You're gonna buff and you're just gonna hit me, so that's fine. 7? Alright, so I'm just gonna hit you for 5. You, I'm gonna hit for 8 and 1 bleeding. Pretty good. Oh yeah, immune to bleeding. That's right. So you will shoot a random enemy for 1 physical damage 7 times. Or you will kneecap someone for 3 and reduce their muscle. Okay. Shoot up. Well, I don't know if I like that as much as I like, just old gob slapping. I'm getting hit really hard now. It's kind of annoying. Alright, I think... You've definitely got to go. Now, you know what I can do? I can just do this. It gets rid of you. Then you're gonna get smacked. And then you're gonna shoot him 7 times for 1 HP. Okay, that's not too bad when it's the only enemy left. Okay. Hard times for non-Glockenspiel businesses, you're right. Ooh, what's this? The owner of this place added a huge wasp nest in case the keep out sign wasn't sufficient. Oh, okay, well. The Glocklins have really bled the store dry. Mallets, accessories, suspenders, ringers, and dingers. Yo, y'all are just glockenspieling. Hey, could you be, maybe... Hey, geez, you really sweat up a storm. I'm so tired, but I must on play. Their hands and the rest of them look really sweaty. You could probably yank the little mallet right out of their grasp. But that would require getting a sweat spray range. Ugh. So I can probably make this place a lot easier if I just get these guys to stop. Wow, you're really going to town on that thing. On the contrary, I am playing it right here. I'll convince him to stop. Hey, stop. You reach around behind the goblin and tap them on the opposite shoulder. When they turn to look, you deftly snag the mallet out of their hand. Huh? Hey, where's my mallet went there? It was wild. You were playing so fast you accidentally threw it right out the window. Don't worry, I'll save your place here while you go look for it. Oh, thank you. Oh, he's gone. Hey, did you do me a favor and stop playing that Glockenspiel for a while? No, never. Please. I'll just remove him. You pick the goblin up bodily, open the door, and chuck him outside. He's too focused on his music to resist or even really object. Alright, you get out of here. Hey, did you stop playing for a bit? I'll trick him. See, I heard your boss saying they're getting tired of hearing the same song all the time, so you should go somewhere and learn a new one. What? But we play every day a new song. What I meant to say is they're getting tired of hearing a different song all the time, and you should go somewhere and learn the same one. Oh, okay, that is a good idea. Thank you for the warning. Alright, now we need stench armor. We have no stench armor. How much do we need? 3? Do I even have the stuff for 3 stench armor? I mean, I can do 2. Give myself sleaze armor. Oh, there we go. 4. Boom. Done. You hold your breath and grab for his mallet, wincing as you get spattered with hot goblin sweat. Ugh. The goblin collapses to the ground with a look of combined defeat and relief and crawls away to find somewhere to pass out. You toss the gross mallet away and resolve to find a shower as soon as possible. A less disgusting shower. Alright, so we got rid of all the sound in here. Thank freaking God. This goblin looks a bit tougher than the others. Also, they're at the back of the room. This is probably the boss. They look both delighted and outraged to see you. Since that's a tricky combination of emotions to imagine, let's just go with excited. As you step closer to the goblin, you notice that they appear to be wearing authentic German lederhosen rather than the makeshift shorts and suspenders getup that the other Glocklins are wearing. Not that you're an expert in traditional European fashions or anything, though. They sneer at you with glittering eyes. So, you break at my house in and beat my guards together? Think you can Gunther, the boss of Glocklins, defeat? You pause for a second to parse this. Yeah, actually, I just want to talk. Haha. You think goblins are pretty stupid, I bet. But you have one other think coming. If I don't feel like having a conversation about goblin intelligence, can I just say yes and then we fight? Sure. No, I know goblins aren't as dumb as they seem. Oh yes, yes? What you know about that, huh? Well, I read a magazine article about it once. A lot of it went over my head, but basically, since goblins are fungal creatures instead of mammals, their brains work pretty differently, and they find it really hard to extrapolate from familiar experiences to unfamiliar ones. So when they're dealing with novel situations, they tend to just make wild guesses about how they're supposed to behave. Oh, I am actually surprised. Furthermore, because of the way they pass knowledge to their children, goblins are always really excited about having lots of novel experiences. So they're constantly putting themselves in situations where they have no idea what to do, deliberately. Okay. In fact, you know much about it. I am a little impressed. Why know you so much about these things? I was stuck in a dentist's waiting room for a while and didn't have anything else to read. But now what? Okay, well... You have proven that you goblins are not dumb think, but that was really just a rhetorical question. Yeah, I guess I was showing off a little. So, we have a fight now, yes? Is there a peaceful solution to this? A peaceful solution for you and my home invading? I suppose you want that you just leave let? Yes? Okay, bye. What, really? No. Alright, let's fight. Oh, Don T sent him to help. That's really useful for me. He has 28 HP. This needs to be discussed. The fact that he has 28 HP. Let's do the cha-cha-cha. The jazz hands. Give ourselves some moxie, and we'll crack him for 11. Immune to bleeding, I understand. You just shoot him. He's definitely hurting. Yeah, he's got 8 health. Goodbye, Gunther. You could've lived, man. You won! He spieled his last Glock in this place. He slinks off to find some other venue to terrorize with his plinking. The remaining Glocklins look at each other and scurry out. Well, I already made them run off, but whatever. Dusty old cash register. Woo! 200 meat. Thank you. Must be full of glockenspiel wrenches? Oh, just regular tools. Foot gloves. Sharpening stone, and a piece of scrap metal. And an entire glockenspiel. Very nice. 58 XP. I cannot really buy anything that I want. I mean, photosynthetic would give plus 3 HP regeneration, which would be good, but I really still want to work on my statistics for a while. I'm glad we got that thing uncursed. Car almost hit me. What an asshole. Let's go to Ms. Brewster's. Yeah, fish people. Alright. We can take on some fish people. You just die, don't you? Yeah. Y'all are all having some problems, frankly. Ow. You stabbed my assistant. Shoot him. Bucket of chum, gross. Miss Brewster's home for traveling salesmen. These are called tulips, but in this case there are 3 of them. Wait a second. And glowing ooze. Thank you. Thank you, cryptobiology. Doors unlocked. Head inside? Sure. As you enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo, or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men, all talking over each other. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with all of you acting like panicked schoolchildren. Ms. Brewster, you've got to call the cops. Ha! What this town calls police, I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone a serious crime. And I won't have those hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder. Someone has to do something. What you can all do is go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. The men file up the stairs, abashed but still fidgeting nervously. Excuse me? Miss Brewster sighs, exasperated. Oh, sorry, I don't have any vacancies. Oh, well, I suppose I do, but I can't let you have the room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said there was something about a murder? Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night, and practically nobody heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. Maybe I can help. My name's Kyo. I'm kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like the Belgian fellow in the mystery novels? What? Sure. Well, that's marvelous. If you can solve this mystery, I can pay you quite reasonably. Okay, it's a deal. Thank goodness. What can you tell me about the victim? He was a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What do you sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently, I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest. Oh, how'd he die? I'm not sure. The body is missing. Look, you better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in 3C. I locked the door so that no one would mess around in there. Alright. Oh, there's just a shadow orb here. A little pocket of nothingness just sort of hovering here. Hold on. Who did I talk to? Weird shadow pocket or pouch. Okay, I'm yanking into it. I got a shadow hot dog. Okay. Pretty good actually. Also buy one. Alright, we're just looking around. Stairs to the second floor. Only Miss Brewster can go in the kitchen. Bathroom door is locked. Tiny oil paintings of previous boarders. Alright, go upstairs. So he's in 3C. Let's go to 3C. You unlock the door and put the key in the secret pocket used for things that will never need to be referred to again. Okay. You step into room 3C and discover, holy crap! A massive pool of blood on the floor. And like Miss Brewster said, there's no body in sight. Holy shit. Throw rug looks pretty ordinary. What's underneath it? Oh, what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath it. The lines and glyphs appear to have been burned into the floor. You can see little blobs of melted candle wax at the points of the dodecagram, and it even smells faintly of weird incense. Is this some kind of ritual killing? Great, like regular old murder wasn't enough. Wardrobe is locked. I'm gonna fish with my salty fishing rod. What'd I get? Nothing. The window's locked, so the killer must have come from inside the house. Alright. Hello? Hey there. That's the same thing as... Yeah, it's the same thing as the other mirror. Alright. Let's fish in the pool of blood. Can we do that? Hell yeah. Nothing must be shallower than it looks. Okay, that's a lot of blood. Alright, we're gonna have to go find some information. We're gonna take some high-heeled shoes that have been carelessly left in the stairway. Makes my steps higher. Very nice. Let's try that out. Okay. Oh, what do we got? Okay, thank you, Bubba. Best if you report back to Miss Brewster first. Alright, so let's go talk to Miss Brewster. Had a look in room 3C. Find anything? Found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. You find anything else? Yes, actually, an occult ritual circle. What? Oh my goodness, you think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way. Yes, ma'am. Well, I've always felt a lodger's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Bubba, can you take that somewhere else, please? Are any of your lodgers involved with the occult, do you know? I do recall that one of them specializes in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia. But I'm afraid I don't remember which one. You'll have to ask around. Okay. Still can't do anything in the bathroom. So let's go look around. Okay, 2C. No response. Door's locked. 2D. But really, they're all 2D if you think about it. Knock on the door. Oh, I'm warning you. I'm armed. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think we met before. You sell Derringers, right? That's right. Yes, you should buy one. There's a murderer on the loose. Actually, I'm investigating that. Well, thank God somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman here? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I give him a wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the sunglass salesman. I see. Neither of them are the victim, by the way. Okay, thank you. So he doesn't live in the room below the sunglasses salesman. It's gonna be one of those things, isn't it? Who's there? I'm not opening this door with a killer on the loose. Investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman here who specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but he isn't the one above me. He doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim either. Okay. He doesn't live above you. Hold on. If he doesn't live above you, he has to be right next to you. The only thing that makes sense. You knock on the door and a salesman sticks his head out. Yeah? Oh, hey, I know you. Yeah, there's the guy selling pants from before, right? That's me. What's up? You want to buy some pants? Not just now. Investigating the murder. Yeah, real grisly business. You know the other salesmen that live here? Not really, just the guy who sells those little Derringer pistols. He was complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the Trinket and Baubles guy. Because he keeps making a racket dropping stuff on the floor at night. Probably doesn't help you much, though. That's something. So, does that make this guy the occult dude? Who are you? Investigating a murder. Can you tell me about the people who live here? Well, I pretty much keep to myself. All I know about the other salesman is that the one who sells jokes and gags isn't the one that lives next to the one who lives above the one who sells brushes. What? What that I can help you with? Investigating a murder. Oh, no kidding? Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people who live here. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fella that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And then there's a guy who sells pants, but all I can tell you about him is that he isn't the guy right below me. Sorry. Alright. So this is the joke and gags guy. Alright. So I'm thinking... So this guy said... He doesn't live above him, and he doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim. Which means the guy who sells occult stuff has to be either the 2B or 3B dude. I'm not sure which one it's gonna be. Not 100% quite sure which one that we're looking at. Damn it. Who lives in 2C? They didn't answer because the door's locked. Because 2C is my room. Well, can I have a look inside? Certainly not. That's private, and you can't possibly imagine I would want to kill one of my own lodgers. That would be terrible for business. Yeah, you got a point. Okay. Okay, that's hers. Let's see. What else can I fart with? Okay. Feel like I've talked to everybody, though. Have I not? He's the only one who can go in the kitchen. Well, I figured out who the occultist is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Suppose you're wondering why I've called you here today. I assumed it was so you could tell us who did the murder. Yeah, that was my guess too. Alright, yeah. Well, as you can see by this word circle on the floor, this killing probably had occult significance. Therefore, the most likely candidate is the occult goods salesman, who is... I think it's 2B. What? No, I don't. I sell pants. I'm the one who sells occult stuff, and I didn't kill anyone. That isn't even one of my circles. Oh, nuts. Suddenly, the wardrobe door flies open, and a salesman jumps out. Ha ha! I fooled you all pretty good. Who the heck are you? I'm the victim. I sell jokes and gags and stuff. How do you like my new giant fake rubber pool of blood? Isn't it a scream? Oh my god. Yeah, let me give you something for being such a good sport, kid. Wear it in good health. I got a foot's ring. Makes you more likely to encounter traveling salesmen. Okay. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta roll this blood back up, and 9 people in this tiny room is 8 too many. Huh. Well, at least that was all resolved with a minimum of fuss. I hope you don't expect to get paid after that dismal attempt at mystery solving, though. Oh, it was his experience. Okay, so I had the wrong person. That's fine. Sounds like it was a joke anyways. We'll get out of here. Boardwalk. As two of you are walking down the street, Molly suddenly stops and gestures a nearby gun stop. Okay, well, her moxie increases by 1. There you go. Here's Boardwalk. Not sure if the lamppost is holding up the hobo or vice versa. Hello. Oh, hey there, pleased to meet you. I'm Dusty. What's up, Dusty? Oh, nothing much, just hanging around. I was gonna run a 3-card Monty down here on the boardwalk, but that didn't pan out. Why not? There's a fella already running a game down the way, and I prefer not to step on his toes just as a matter of professional courtesy, you see? See. Also because carnies get real scary about that kind of thing, and I ain't looking to be murdered anytime soon. Oh, any way I can help? Well, that's real kind of you. I was thinking of looking for a different corner. Can you spare a nickel for a cup of joe to get my feet moving? Yeah, here you go. Thanks, you're a real good egg. Okay, so she'll be back at the hobo place, so we'll check her out later. Fortune teller. Tarot readings, 50 meat. Alright. First card reveals the past events that led you here. It's the Horse of Clubs. What does that mean? It stares at you intently. It implies a piece of unfinished business in your past, something to do with a storm. Huh, I don't remember anything about a storm. Second card is where you are in the present. Oh, this one is the Mercurio publisher. Oh, what does that mean? Card means that you're currently sitting in a chair. Yeah, that's true. Last card reveals your future. The responsible actuary. Ominous. What does it mean? He shrugs. In your future, I see either wealth or poverty depending on your choices. I'll look forward to it. You spend a few minutes thinking about the tarot reading, then take your leave. Alright, that was pointless. Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. As you enter the photographer, who is just busily adjusting a complicated-looking camera on a tripod, gestures to a nearby wastebasket without looking around. If it's more bills, there's my inbox. Hello? Oh, you ain't the... Jumpin' Jehoshaphat, baby, where you been all my life? Excuse me? That face, that's exactly the face I've been looking for. It's perfect. Thanks, I've grown rather attached to it myself. Hey, you're funny, too. Baby, I love you. You're incredible. Listen, do you know who I am? The sign on your roof said, Tony Fiasco, hat photographer. That's right, baby. That's exactly right. And soon I'm going to be the biggest hat photographer in the city. No, the country. No, the world. There's something I need first. Face? A portfolio. And you know what I need before I get a portfolio? A face. Your face, baby. Well, don't say no. Don't you dare say no, baby. Listen, it's easy. All you gotta do is stroll in here wearing a hat. And all I gotta do is take a photograph of that hat. And then we're both gonna be rich. Rich? Rich! Me with my portfolio, and you with the 30 meat I'm gonna pay you for every picture. Huh. Well. Gotta be different hats, though. Gotta be a different hat every time, and I can't pay you nothing for the same hat twice. Got it? Alright, how about this hat? What is that, a chef's hat? Perfect, I love it. Here's your meat, baby. Spend it in good health and come back soon. So, I should just be able to wear all of my hats. And go back in there. Welding mask. Okay. Polar Wars helmet. Okay. Let's definitely get the gas mask. Then we'll do the cocoa nut. Do the fedora. Okay. And then we'll go back to the chef's hat. No. Do the... Let's keep the fedora on, maybe? Yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Hey, what's up? Grouchy looking guy standing under the shade of this building's tiny eaves. He glares at me silently. Alright, well, games! Step right up, step right up. Test your strength and your agility and your intellect. Everyone gets a prize. You there, sir, care to face the challenge of a lifetime? Only 10 meat? The challenge. I like to start newcomers off with something relatively easy. All you have to do is guess my age, throw a dart to pop a balloon, and drive a nail into this board with one swing of a hammer. At the same time? Hey, take that on. Come on. That's right. Care to try it? Okay. So I've got 3 in all my stats and 10 meat. There you go. You aim the dart while winding up your arm for the hammer swing and squinting at the proprietor. Well, you look about 38, but... you reek of cigarette smoke, so I'm going to say 34. Nicely done. Right on the money. Here's your prize. Some fancy new beach shoes. That's great. Can you take that loudness away from the microphone, please? Takes a pair of clogs out from under the counter and hands it to you. Don't hand it to me, I don't want it. So I got crab clogs. Makes me walk like a crab. Great. You got any more games, or is that it? Oh, I have to have 5. 5 to all stats. Okay, well, we don't have that. Alright, we'll come back. Oh, privatized health. First aid station. Flute medicine is the best medicine. Heal all allies by 1 per round. That's a pretty good ability. I'm gonna grab that. A gauze turban. So I'm gonna buy it for 50, but I'm gonna get 30 back from showing it to that dude. So... not too bad. There we go. Then we'll give ourselves a different hat. Pardon me. Everyone seems like they're having fun. Hey, fish, baby! You find an empty bag nearby you can use to hold any fish you manage to reel in. Nice! You caught a Harvey Wallbanger. You toss it in your fish sack. I got a fish in a sack. I can just sell it. I can keep fishing a little bit, I guess. I got another one. More fishing? Oh, I got a crusty ring. Gross. I mean, do I just keep fishing ad nauseum? I guess so. The sack of fish is getting a lot. And fish liver oil. Okay, yeah, it just keeps going, I guess. What's up? No? Okay. Alright, I've actually done everything I think I can do here for now. Come across a wall with a joke scrawled on it. It's only sort of ribald. I'll make it more ribald. Okay. Let's head to the hobo camp. Let's learn some more hobo language. Because I believe the one hobo that we found will probably be here now. There she is. Hey there, Dusty. That's me. How you keeping, friend? Oh, no complaints if it makes sense to describe. How you liking the camp? It's real nice. Everyone's real personable, even if most of them are a bit quirky. I'm thinking of getting a poker game together if I can find anyone with a full deck. Hobo kit? Hobo tips? Okay. Hobo code knowledge increased. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Well, I do know a lot more hobo code. Are we friends enough now? No. Alright. No problem. Let's head back to Plunkett for now. I think what we're gonna have to do is go ahead and take the bus stop. Let's go. We'll go to Crystal Dream Lake. And that'll start Chapter 2. Very nice. Very nice. Chapter 2, go. So this is it, huh? Light out from this house? No? I want to check this out. Oh, you ought to introduce yourself first. Okay, the lighthouse keeper. Excuse me, are you the lighthouse keeper? Sorry to bother you, my name's Kyo. I'm red, yellow, leather, yellow... Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather. You okay? Yeah, I just ain't talked out loud in a while, I get rusty. I see. Lighthouse keeping's a lonely job, huh? Well, it's solitary, that's for sure. I ain't mind it, though. Ain't exactly a people person. What can I do for you? What do you actually do? Well, used to be I had to light the lamp every sundown and then douse it again at sunrise to save on fuel. Used to be? Yeah, when it was an oil lamp. We got a hookup to the electrical grid a couple years ago now, so now I just leave it on all the time. About all I have to do is change the bulb once in a while. Sounds very peaceful. Yep, that it is. Nice and quiet and plenty of time on my hands. Must have a bunch of hobbies. Yeah, got a book, and a whittling knife, and plenty of middle distance to stare into. How'd you get into this line of work? My family's always been lighthouse keepers, on both sides. Ma and Pa kept lighthouses within sight of each other. Used to wink the lights back and forth once in a while. Oh, that's kind of romantic. You know, I never did find out how I was actually born. What? Anyway, is there something you needed? Yeah, you see an old compass around? The directions kind or the circles kind? Directions. Yep, got an old one I picked up at an estate sale about 20-odd years ago, I reckon. I'd show it to you, but it's upstairs and the lighthouse is flooded. Flooded? Yep, filled right up to the top. Have a look through the window and you might see a fish pass by. How did that happen? Pump broke? No, I mean, how does a lighthouse just fill up with water? We aren't even below sea level here. Something to do with the tides, I reckon. This is a lake. Anyway, I need a Glaxton valve to fix the pump. There's a hardware store down the road a piece, if you have a mind to help out. Oh, alright. Oh, hey, symbols. Arcane Oven. Vanity Mirror. Single book. War and Peace, huh? It's a hefty one. Find the bookmark now. Of course. Oh, looks like you just started. Been reading it about 5.5 years. Your bookmark is still in chapter 1. I just about got up to the last sentence of it. I've been reading one word every day. War and Peace is almost 600,000 words long. Hey, yeah, don't tell me how it ends. I won't. My brother in Christ. A terrible idea. Well, we got a lot of XP now. Do we want to up our moxie a bit? Oh no, we can't actually. We could up our muscle a little bit more. +1 to ranged attacks wouldn't be that bad. Or we could just wait. Let's wait a little bit. We'll get 100 XP and we'll grab the moxie upgrade. Dusty chest set. Nice chest set. Do you whittle the pieces yourself? Yeah, it took me 16 years. Took you 6 months to carve each piece. Pawns went quicker in the tall ones, but more yet less, yeah? The horses were particularly tricky. No sense in rushing it. Guess not. You wanna play a game? Can't, I already got a game in progress. The only piece that's been moved, is a single white pawn. Yeah, I went first. That was about 2 years ago. Who are you playing with? Nobody? Here, I'll play you. Push one of the black pawns forward. Interesting. It's your turn. Don't rush me. I want to consider all the possibilities. Come back in 3 or 4 months. Alright. Okay, so that's the pump that's toast. So I've got a distillery and a hardware store at Crystal Dream Lake. What's up with this distillery? Do we really have to take that long? Okay. Molly points out a sign posted at a fork in the trail. Sandwich Historical Village and Witch Trial Museum. Ooh, witches! Let's go check it out. You like that kind of spooky stuff? It's the berries. Gets the blood pumping, you know? Well, if they have a haunted house, you have to promise not to shoot any of the actors. No promises! Alright, we'll check it out. Oh my god, it takes so long to move on this map. It's actually a nightmare. Alright, Sandwich Museum. Did it. The village of Sandwich was home to a terrifying witch cult until all the inhabitants were convicted and executed in witch trials in 1692, and the village stood empty and uninhabited for hundreds of years. Come explore the town and learn more. Okay. The horse trough? Actually, it's a water trough. I don't know why I said the other thing just now. This trough may have been used to bathe human sacrifices before the ceremony. We don't have any evidence of that, but it seems possible. Alright, we're fishing. You reel in a pair of old shoes? Saddle shoes. I can ride the ground like a horse. I have to try that. Sounds hilarious. And I got a fish in a sack. We'll try a little bit more. Fish in a sack. Yeah. That was it. No, I'm not doing that right now, please. Go and play. Go and play. Excuse me a moment. Okay, we're back. For a little bit. Then I need to go play with the boy. House was the residence of the Danforth family. Step inside to learn more. Okay. The Danforth residence has been converted into a gift shop for your convenience. Why not take home a jar of the sandwich cream that was the village chief's export? Besides witchcraft. Oh, it's... A black cat is staring glumly at an empty dish labeled Hecate. I feed you? Feed you. What's for sale? Rubbing paper. And sandwich cream. I'll actually take that, because it increases Slee's armor, and I might need that. Putnam House, which partially burned down under extremely witchy circumstances. Security guard is keeping a close eye on things in here, which honestly isn't very difficult since there's only 2. Hi there. Hello, welcome to the Putnam House. Please don't touch the exhibits. Excuse me, dude. Sorry, sir. I just get paid to stand here and keep an eye on things. I don't actually know anything about the exhibits. Oh, I guess that works. Plinth has an old book on it. Appears to be someone's diary. Oh yeah, the little description on the front of the plinth says Diary of Delia Putnam, so that confirms that. Mostly it doesn't look interesting enough to be worth deciphering the archaic handwriting and spelling, so you flip ahead to the last page. 6th of March, 1692. Ugh, I hate that Peter Proctor so much. He thinks he can just go around being as mean as he wants to everybody, just because he has lots of money and lives in a big house and all. Should have used a much stronger curse. It would have been worth the trouble. Oh, okay. Antique ragdoll. Ragdoll has a bunch of old pins and needles stuck into it, and for some reason it has the word boring embroidered across its front. The little plaque on the front of the plinth says, witches frequently use special dolls called poppets to curse their enemies. This one was apparently made to target a Mrs. or Miss Boring, though no one of that name is listed in the town records. And then in the tiny text at the bottom of the paper, the pins were not found in the poppet, but were added for demonstration purposes. Interesting. So a fire destroyed all of this, except for these 2 objects that were inside a metal box. Okay. Make a wish! Oh, 23 meat. Thank you. Oh, there's a little bit more. 21 meat. More fishing. There's some meat on the hook. Looks like you caught everything here. Okay. We actually use this well for water, so please don't throw meat into it. Well, hey, gazebo. Sandwich gazebo, vagrants not welcome. That's friendly. Sandwich's church also serves as a Ursat's dark town hall, courtroom, racquetball court, and dark sorcery place. Yeesh. The sign is written in rough black wax. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused. The rest of the sign is too weathered and decayed to read. Okay. In 1692, the inhabitants of Sandwich were executed in the witch trials that were popular at the time, as evidenced by this old signpost announcing one such trial. An old and dilapidated church altar. There are some brown splotches on the corner that could possibly be bloodstains. The altar where the town's witches performed their horrifying sacrifices. Note the bloodstains. Okay, so there's a lot going on here. A little cemetery. The wealthy Proctor family owned the biggest and most conveniently toilet-adjacent house in the village. What are these buckets? Traces of strange plant matter in these tubs prove they were used for brewing all kinds of horrible potions. You look in the tub, but don't see any identifiable traces of plant matter. Guess you'll have to take the sign's word for it. This chessboard has clearly been left out on display as an allegory for the battle between good and evil. Black is winning, representing a warning for all good-hearted people to be vigilant against the encroaching forces of darkness. Sure. Dried fronds are of no historical significance. I'm not fond of this plant. This Aras appears to depict several important ancestors of the Proctor family line, though due to low resolution of the embroidery used at the time, it's impossible to discern exactly who. It has been pointed out to us that this Aras is unlikely to have been manufactured in the capital of the Pas-de-Calais department of northern France, and therefore it is merely a sparkling tapestry. Okay. No plaque on this table, it must have always been boring. According to the county records, these were the most expensive stairs in the county. They go up a full 1.5 floors. Ah, see. These stairs just keep going until they hit the wall. Seems like rich people have just always had bad taste. The upstairs rooms are off limits while we catalog the contents. Please pardon our dust. This bedroom was traditionally given to servants, as it was felt by the Proctors that it would be less of a tragedy if they got up in the middle of the night and fell down the stairwell. Mrs. Proctor's bedroom is especially off limits while we figure out how to deal with the strange mold we found behind the wallpaper. The Proctor's bedroom, home to the country's most extensive collection of cravats. This was the bedroom of Peter Proctor, the only child of Nicholas and Abigail Proctor. This was the Proctor's spare room, where they kept spares of all the expensive things they owned. This room is not part of the tour, and is also not part of the house. Okay, this is all very interesting. There's a mystery here, and I just haven't gotten to it yet. Sandwich boasts of the country's very first tripartite outhouse. Please do not attempt to use it, it is very old. A more modern convenience has been provided for your modern convenience. I will avail myself of it. Facility has 3 sinks, and these are all of them. 1 toilet, 0 privacy. It has been flushed. 92 XP. We're getting there. I get the feeling we're going to need to go and look up an article at some point. Welcome to Sandwich Cemetery. Please be respectful of the graves. Also, check out how many of them were terrifying witches who were executed in the witch trials of 1692. Disrespectful. Peter Proctor, duty head until the very end. Beatrice Proctor, Abigail Proctor, Elisha Proctor, Nicholas Proctor, 1656 to 1886? What the heck? He lived to be 230 years old? Proctor, our town founder, born 1582, 1644. Okay. Oh, 7 hobo code knowledge. The code reads, hollow tombstone, possible treasure. You check inside the stone, and indeed there is some treasure. I got Satchel's lucky hat. Plus 30% to meat drops. That's pretty good. Putnam. 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 This Putnam is covered in lichen. I will take it. Putnam. The Danforths. Okay. That's all very interesting. Can't tell me anything, can she? Fill the dish with sandwich cream. New cat unlocked. I will pet the cat. I will replace 1 physical armor with 3 hot armor. Give it to me. Thank you, Hecate. I kinda want to go back to Ocean City real quick. And then we'll probably finish up this episode, and then next episode we'll dig into Crystal Dream Lake a little more violently. So, really nothing new? There was nothing new, even though I learned all that new date information? That's a bummer. That makes me sad. Okay. At the bus stop. Back to Crystal Dream. That museum, I feel like that museum is going to be extremely important later. Right now, not so much. I didn't really get a whole lot out of it. You notice a sizzleberry bush growing off in a hedgerow on the side of the road. Huh, they don't normally grow this far from a volcano. I'll take it, though. Thanks for that. Hardware store. After a short hike, you find a small hardware store nestled in the sparse woods surrounding the lake. It's the very model of a down-home country hardware store, except it doesn't have any old-timers sitting out front chewing the fat. Maybe it's their day off, or maybe they ran out of fat. Symbols. Hobo code. Nice man asking for candy? Nice man asking for candy. Hi. You're the proprietor, I presume. Yeah, welcome to Valley Hardware, best hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley. What's up? Is this the only hardware store in Crystal Dream Valley? Haha. Been a long time since I got to use that joke. Don't get many new customers, or new jokes. What can I do for you? Ask for candy. Oh, sure, here you go. Thanks. Ooh. Physical armor by 3 until I use another potion. That's pretty good. More candy? Oh, you just gave me some piece of shit. Ask for a valve. What kind do you need? I don't remember. Was it Glaxton? Glaxton valve? Well, shucks, they stopped making those things nearly a decade ago. Guess there's a slight chance there's still one in the back room. Ain't been back there since termites got in the inventory. Or maybe after it got flooded. Anyway, it's a real biblical style disaster back there. Here, I'll unlock the door for you so you can take a look around. If you can find a Glaxton valve in that mess, you're welcome to it. Thanks. Mind you step in there. Oh, you don't understand the purpose of any of these tools. Neither do I. Ineffective pesticides? Paints in all of the season's trendiest patented colors, such as mauve green and dragonfruit red and huckleberry periwinkle blue. This barrel has a joke price tag on it. 10,000 meat. I bet you I can buy it for that. Yeah, for sale. Batteries. Comfy hat lining. Fuses, matches, self-adhesive rivets. Steel-toed boots. And a used plunger. Gross. Waterlogged garbage. Seepage has caused this concrete to become set in its ways. Nasty trash. A worthless calendar. Shelf is empty. Back here, really. How much of a door has to be gone before it doesn't count as a door anymore? That's a great question. Something's wrong with this door in a way that termites and flooding doesn't readily explain. You step through the hole in the door and immediately feel a sickening lurch in your stomach and a burst of, this was a bad idea in your mind, like when you hit the first drop on a traveling carnival's rusty and hastily assembled roller coaster. After a minute, when the moment has subsided enough, you open your eyes and look around. Looks like you're still in the same place you were, except someone came in and cleaned everything up while you weren't looking? This is definitely the past, isn't it? Workbench. Hardware. 1917 calendar on the wall. Yeah. As you leave the storeroom, a shopkeeper spins around and you both stare at each other in surprise. You because the shopkeeper looks quite a bit younger than he did when you went in there, and him because, hey now, what the heck were you doing in my back room? And how'd you get back there without me seeing you? I'm a termite inspector. I didn't call for any termite inspector. No, I do surprise inspections so the termites won't find out in advance. Oh, well, how'd you get past me? Very good at my job. Huh. Well, I don't expect you found any termites. I make my own custom pesticide. Yes, it seems to be pretty effective. Might have to go back in there for a follow-up check later, though. That's fine, I suppose. Just don't move stuff around too much. I like to keep it tidy back there. Not for sale. Gleaming nuts and bolts. Yeah. We're in the past. 100%. But hey. Best hardware store in Crystal Gene Valley. Why is that? Well, shucks. No one's ever asked me to justify that claim before. Is it because it's the only hardware store in the valley? It's a good one. I'll have to remember that. Sure you will. I had to buy one of those new Glaxton valves. Oh, sorry. Government fellas bought my entire stock. What? Yep, for the big dam they're building. I can order you one, though. How long would that take? 6 to 8 weeks. Would you mind holding it onto it for me if I'm not back right away? Sure. That's no problem. How long you figure? 11 years. What? No, forget how I said that's not a problem. Oh, nuts. Listen, I can tell you they bought a heap more Glaxton valves than they're gonna need for that dam. You go up the worksite, you might get the foreman to sell you one of their spares. Where is it? Southeast end of the valley. Got a map? Got a postcard. Crystal Dream Lake? Never heard of that. Well, it's got a little picture of a dam on it there, see? About the same place relative to here. Great, thanks. Outhouse rentals. You're renting out houses? Wait, you're renting out outhouses? Yep, at least I was. Now that indoor plumbing's starting to get popular, there's no market for them anymore. Just got the one left, and after that I'm calling it quits and putting up new ones. Can I rent the last one? Sure thing. It'll be 200 meat up front for the installation and half that each month afterward for maintenance. Okay. Great, where do you want me to put it? Sandwich Museum. I've already got a pretty state-of-the-art toilet facility there, but, well, never hurts to have a backup. Alrighty, I'll get the pit dug tomorrow and have the outhouse finished the day after. What else can I do for you? Change my mind about where to put it? No, that's fine. What do you have for sale? Yeah, what do you have for sale? Okay, nothing. Doesn't seem to be anything on the other side of this door. That's weird. Oh, I literally can't go back outside. Okay. We're back. Okay. What's up? I do for you. Candy? What? Yeah, I should be able to head to the museum now. Oh no. 2 of those hovering shadow orbs float up to you. They look basically like the ones you saw before, that is, they look like nothing or perhaps holes in everything, but these ones move with purpose, and that purpose is menace. The 2 orbs squint at you, and Mr. Poindexter's voice itches inside your head. Ah, clear you did not recognize the warning inherent in our last meeting. How predictable you are. Did you predict this hand gesture? Suppose you think you're clever. I dislike clever people. Well, that makes sense, considering how you're so deeply in love with yourself. Mr. Ashtober, you are interfering in affairs that do not concern you, and they are the affairs of very important and powerful people. Look, I'm just trying to find my uncle. How about you creeps stop interfering in my affairs? This is your final warning, Mr. Ashtoba. We are not playing games. That's a shame. I could teach you a pretty good one. Called chess! That meant to be a clever rejoinder of some sort? I'm an accomplished chess player, as it happens, and I highly doubt that you could... Oh, you know all about the en passant move? Pronounced en passant, and... You quickly jab Poindexter in the eyes with 2 fingers. You're removed, pissant. Oh, you dirty little uncouth... Next time we meet, I'll put you in your place. Pissant. Oh, so now... I can go back in time. That's a Day of the Tentacle reference. Discarded newspaper says it's March 3rd, 1692. It's a few days before the last entry in that diary from Putnam House. Go ye fish. Okay, I can't because the horse is there. Oh, hello, come right in. Sorry, I didn't mean to intrude. Not at all. I'm always glad to have visitors when my husband is out riding the circuit. Name's Kyo. Pleasure, Teresa Danforth. Okay. Bunch of barrels. Bed. No secret passage. That's fine. Can fish in our wash basin. Got a handful of clean water. Appreciated. What an unusual outfit. Whereabouts you from? I guess you could say I'm from Ocean City. Oh, the big city. That must be much more exciting than our little village. Don't sell this place short. The city is more modern, that's all. You said your husband's riding the circuit? What's that mean? He's a judge for the county. Most of the little towns out this way are too small to have their own courthouse and judge, so they save up their legal matters, and Clarence rides around to settle things once a month or so. Must take a while. Does it get lonely while he's away? Oh, our boy Tom and I keep each other company well enough. What's with all the barrels? We won a year's supply of cream at the last county fair. Didn't expect them to give it to us all at once. None of us even particularly care for cream. Would you care for a ladleful, or even a whole barrel? No thanks, I'm good. Husband's still out riding the circuit? Indeed. Clarence will be gone for many days, but our boy Tom and I will keep... Yeah, okay. A lot of cream. Man, I figure we got some mysteries around here we can solve. Got some meat. I've gotten some more meat. As a rejoinder, I've caught more meat. The door to this house is locked. If only you had some way to unlock things that are locked. Right. Here's the church. Today is the trial of Patricia Williams, who stands accused of stealing Tom Danforth's pocket watch, making a dumb-looking doll, writing Peter Proctor is a stinky rude word head on the wall of the outhouse. Huh. Regular church altar. One of the kids has left a gloopy jam sandwich lying on the corner. It's not witch trials. They were just stupid. A group of 3 kids is gathered around a little girl holding an odd doll. Order, order. Come on, if we're gonna have a trial, we gotta do it properly. I don't see why we gotta have a dumb old trial anyway. We all know she's guilty. I didn't do anything. Why are you so mean to me? Because you're weird and an outsider. I only live half a mile down the road. I was born here. Yeah, but your family's outsiders. Your father wasn't born here. My family's been here for like 60 generations. Closer to 4, actually, but the larger point stands. I intervene. Hey, kids, what's going on here? Who are you? Never seen you around here before. Name's Kyo. I'm a traveler. Well, we're having a trial for that crybaby Patricia. I'm Tom, the judge. That's Delia, the jury, and Peter's the executioner. Executioner? Holy jeez, kid. I mean, we're not gonna literally execute her, probably. My pa says you shouldn't decide on the punishment until after the conviction. How's it going? Not great. Patricia just keeps crying instead of presenting any kind of proper defense. See. Mister, will you be my tourney? Attorney. Will you be a tourney? Oh, well... Good idea, actually. Then you can present the case and she can cry as much as she wants. How she's gonna pay for it? My father ain't gonna lend tourney fees to some slanderizing crybaby. Well, I guess I'll do it pro bono. Thank you. So, what's the trial about? The defendant stands accused of 3 crimes: stealing Tom Danforth's, that is, my, gold pocket watch, defacing the public outhouse with a very rude slogan about Peter Proctor, and making a weird doll. I didn't do any of these things. You've got the doll right there. Look, it's got 3 arms. That's weird. But it was regular when I made it. Okay, what do I need to do? Well, we're at the part of the trial where the defense would submit evidence that contradicts one of the charges. Okay, I'll be right back. Can't just leave. We're in the middle of a trial. Yeah, but what if I have to go? That's what I'm saying. You can't. No, I mean, what if I have to go, you know? Oh, well, look, kid. You can't just unload in the middle of a church. Peace, mister. Alright, fine. Hereby suspend the trial for a short recess. Alright, I gotta go find shit for this kid. Sandwich gazebo. Vagrants not welcome. That's not very friendly. I'll vandalize it. You look around to make sure nobody's watching and scratch the knot off of the sign. Take that, authority. Yeah. Like this tub of daisies, I have good news. There are 2 others just like it. Poke your head inside. There's some graffiti scratched on the wall. Peter Proctor is a stinky doo-doo head. Like a rubbing of it. Got a sandwich outhouse graffiti rubbing. Okay. Leads down to a root cellar. Doors are locked with an expensive German combination lock requiring a 5-letter word. I don't know that. So let's look around. Looks like this chessboard was abandoned mid-game. I'll make a move. You consider the board for a moment, then make a move. Now white is winning. Too bad, black. I'm hiding behind this arras, hoping the Proctors aren't genealogically Danish. I don't get it. Fortunately, Mrs. Proctor doesn't seem to have noticed your move. Her conversation gradually turns to a less hushed, more easily eavesdroppable volume. Did I mention we're picking out some new furniture for the bedrooms? Oh, really? Yeah, bureaus and armoires and such. I found a delightful little nightstand for Peter's room. It even has a secret compartment in it for when he's older and he used to hide sinful lithographs from us. Charming. Okay, that's interesting. Excuse me, can I help you with something? No thanks, I'm fine. What I'm getting at is, why are you in my house? Oh, I'm just, looking around. Look, I'm not one to be inhospitable to uninvited guests, even total strangers, but I do have company at the moment, so if you'll excuse me? Oh, sure, no problem. Yeah, I can't go any further that way. Okay, I got some information. Okay, I got 2 Danforth graves already here. Putnams, Proctors, and Proctor. Okay. Okay, the rubbing is good information. Got that. Let's go back to that house and check out the nightstand. Oh, hey. Like the change you made to the sign had an effect. There's a hobo hanging out here eating sandwich cream right out of the jar. You enjoying that? Sure. Am can't get enough of the stuff. That's probably why everyone calls me Creamy Steve. Probably, yeah. Best sandwich cream in the tri-state area right here. Traditional recipe. You know any hobo code, Creamy Steve? Sure, I know 2 words. One of them cream. Yep, and the other one is here. God. Hobo camp. Hey, you know there's a hobo camp over by Ocean City. I bet they'd be interested in this cream. Oh, huh? You think so? I'd love to share this with other like-minded individuals. Sure, you could set up an extremely specific trade route. Sold. Alright. Now we've got enough for the Moxie upgrade. Let's go. Got it. So 1 Moxie and 30% item drops. Pretty good. I think that's what we'll end it for now. And when we come back, we'll keep trying to solve this little side mystery. Bye, everybody.